Hey everybody. Hope you're all doing well. I'm ready to pick up where we left off last night. Last night was the Invaders, and today we're going to start in with a little poem called "Before Tea," which is got an appropriate message for us, given the times we're in. While I'm reading, in the background you may be hearing some bluegrass music. That's a Jerry Garcia album that I have that details the bands he was in from 1961 to 1963 before he formed the Grateful Dead. And it's all beautiful, traditional acoustic music. Hope you enjoy it as much as I do. Anyway, without further ado, let's back to A.A. Milne. Okay. Before tea, Emmeline had not been seen for more than a week. She slipped between the two tall trees at the end of the green. We all went after her. Emmeline, Emmeline, I didn't mean. I only said that your hands weren't clean. We went to the trees at the end of the green, but Emmeline was not to be seen. Emmeline came slipping between the two tall trees at the end of the green. We all ran up to her. Emmeline, where have you been? Where have you been? Why, it's more than a week. And Emmeline said, Sillies, I went and saw the queen. She says my hands are perfectly clean. See? Her jumper is dirty, but her hands are clean, and she hasn't combed her hair. So it looks like she's been staying at home as well. How many of you have messy hair and dirty clothes on right now, but your hands are clean? Anyway, let's move on to Teddy Bear. Teddy Bear. A bear, however hard he tries, grows tubby without exercise. Our teddy bear is short and fat, which is not to be wondered at. He gets what exercise he can by falling off the ottoman, but generally seems to lack the energy to clamber back. Now, tubbiness is just a thing which gets a fellow wondering, and Teddy worried lots about the fact that he was rather stout. He thought, if only I were thin. But how does anyone begin? He thought it really isn't fair to grudge me exercise and air. For many weeks he pressed in vain his nose against the window pane and envied those who walked about, reducing their unwanted stout. None of the people he could see is quite, he said, as fat as me. And then with a still more moving sigh, I mean, he said, as fat as I. A grammar lesson. Now, Teddy was only right, slept in the ottoman at night. And with him crowded in as well, more animals than I can tell. Not only these, but books and things such as a kind relation brings, old tales of once upon a time and history retold in rhyme. One night it happened that he took a peep at an old picture book, whereupon he came by chance a picture of the King of France, a stoutish man, and down below these words, King Louis so-and-so, nicknamed the Handsome, and there he sat. And think of it, the man was fat. Our bear rejoiced like anything to read about this famous king, nicknamed the Handsome. There he sat, and certainly the man was fat. Nicknamed the Handsome, not a doubt, the man was definitely stout. Why then a bear, for all his tub, might not be named the Handsome Cub? Yeah, we're all beautiful in our own way, I think is the story, is the purpose of that one. Might he be named, or did he mean that years ago he might have been, for now he felt a slight misgiving. If Louis so-and-so was still living, fashions and beauty have a way of altering from day to day. Is handsome Louis with us yet? Unfortunately, I forget. Next morning, nose to window pane, the doubt occurred to him again. One question hammered in his head, is he alive or is he dead? Thus nose to pane he pondered, but the lattice window, loosely shut, swung open. When the sound of, oh, our Teddy disappeared below. There happened to be passing by a plump man with a twinkling eye, who, seeing Teddy on the street, raised him politely to his feet, and murmured kindly in his ear soft words of comfort and of cheer. Well, well, allow me, not at all. Tut, tut, a very nasty fall. Our Teddy answered not a word. It's doubtful that he even heard. Our bear could only look and look. The stout man in the picture book, that handsome king, could this be he, the man of adiposity? Impossible, he thought, but still no harm in asking. Yes, I will. Are you, he said, by any chance, His Majesty the King of France? The other answered, I am that, bowed stiffly and removed his hat. Then excuse me, with an air, but is it Mr. Edward Bear? And Teddy, bending very low, replied politely, even so. And they stood beneath the window there, the king and Mr. Edward Bear, and handsome if a trifle fat, talking carelessly of this and that. Then His Majesty said, well, well, I must get on, and rang the bell. Your bear, I think, he smiled, good day, and turned and went upon his way. A bear, however hard he tries, grows tubby without exercise. Our teddy bear is short and fat, which is not to be wondered at. But do you think it worries him to know that he is far from slim? No, just the other way about. He's proud of being short and stout. I think that's probably going to be it for today. Let me see how long the next one is. No, this is a couple of pages. So we'll pick this up tomorrow. I hope you all have a pleasant evening and a pleasant day tomorrow. And I'm wishing you all well. Enjoy your break while you can. We hit it hard on Monday. Bye-bye.